Hey guys, I already know why you clicked on this video. You know what's gonna happen. You saw it on the thumbnail. We are going to talk about what would happen if an apocalypse started and what I would do. Part 1 probably. I'm not sure if there will be a part 2, but I can't really be sure right now. So let's get into the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Actually, I should say that at the end. Whatever. Chapter 1. Get weapons. Okay, so first I would probably, if an apocalypse started, let's just imagine this is like a zombie apocalypse. I ain't staying in a tiny box house. No, 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 no. The moment that starts, I'm raiding every single. I'm gonna break into my dad's gun safe, grab a bunch of guns, and then go pow, and go and raid every single store in town. Like, bro, you think I'm not gonna do that? I'm like, you'd be crazy if you thought I wouldn't do that. And then I'd try and barricade another store for food. Wait, did I already say? Okay, this is coming more of a comedy. So next big goal would be to try and find food. And that would be a bit hard. But we can't get food without first we need to set up I need to set up camp somewhere, which is where my family comes in because I probably wouldn't survive it on my own without them. So, well, let's go. So, I don't have a script for this, so I don't know. I'm just going with my gut on what would happen. So, if that, I'd have to go. I would help my family in this situation and they'd probably have to help me a bit. Which is why we're moving on to Chapter 2, Family Helpings. So, of course, first probably first, I'd need my family and here's why, and who I would need most. Because if you don't know, I think I've mentioned him in a bunch of other videos, and he's like a part of my show. Okay, and my brothers, obviously, Logan and Levi, which are are not gonna be any help at all. Like absolutely, like if you knew them, you'd understand. But let me tell you who would be the most useful. My mom, my dad, and my grandpa. Because first, my mom, she knows how to garden. She really knows. She actually, if you met her, she is a huge farming nerd. It sounds mean, but you can't blame me. So, and my dad has played more shooter games than I can imagine, so he probably knows how to 360 no scope a zombie if worse comes to worse. And my grandpa, he was literally in Vietnam War, so he is probably and he knows a lot of survival skills. So we're probably gonna need him a lot. My grandma's probably just gonna stay in the house and lock the doors, though. Oh my god. So, but we can't put all those to use if we don't have a Chapter 3 base camps. Okay, so first third things third. That sounds so weird, but third things third, we are going to need a base. And luckily I know the exact place. Tractor Supply. I know you might be asking why, why Jackson Productions? Why? Why Tractor Supply? Well, strange guy in the audience. It's because my mom works there. Really? That's your reason? Shut up. And so, but my mom knows the place. There are tons of food there. There are seeds. There's an outdoor gardening place. there is a generator so we can watch YouTube if that even still exists after this. And we can and they have water filters so we can collect rainwater and filter it out. So that's basically gonna be first class in an apocalypse. Like and like all we really need to do is just build or board up the doors and stuff, and we're surviving. Gucci, bro. No, we're surviving if that ever happens. So and so finally, if worse comes to worse and they break in, then 4 final. Okay, so we are going. If worse comes to worse, well, okay, so we're actually gonna put. Well, if worse comes to worse, we also have like a safe room, a basement, a bunch of guns. Actually, no, we'd have to steal those from a store. But no one's really gonna need money in apocalypse. Like, people are just gonna be raiding everything. Okay, so we're gonna do a compilation of what. Okay, so first, I would get my most helpful family members, build a base camp, and go to Tractor Supply. We'd board it and probably kill a bunch of zombies on the way. And then we board up the place and survive for generations to come. Whoa, which is actually pretty good. But I'll probably have a separate video of a zombie story that I'm gonna make up. So it will be like a cool little fiction story of what would probably happen during one. So that was how I would survive in a zombie apocalypse. So okay, so that's all for today's video, and we'll see y'all next time. Make sure to like it, subscribe, do all the good stuff so I can keep making these videos. Okay, goodbye, love y'all.